Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be get to know my friends or whatever. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna name it yet, but I just want y'all to meet my friends, people who I consider friends, and people who make me laugh, and people who I just generally enjoy their company. Half of these people I won't see until the fall. But we've been on a group chat. So let's just hop right in. Whew. Let me find the picture. So, because there's a order that I would like to go in. And I'm going to be inserting their photos as I talk about them so that you can know what they look like. But before we get into the video, y'all, let's get into this look. This is my first video where I've had full glam. So I just think we all just need to appreciate it and be very appreciative of this look that I'm serving today, because who knows when you'll be able to see Vic like this, like all made up, natural hair down, fresh braid out. Who knows? Who really knows? So I just feel like I am the prettiest person in the world. Cockiness intended, because if you don't think you then who will? If you don't think it, then who gonna think you are if you don't think you are? And that is the thesis. But let's jump right into this video. I need to stop talking. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just so pretty. I surprise myself sometimes. Okay, let's get into it. So the first person on my list is Josh. And I'm going to insert his photos somewhere here. But let me tell y'all about Josh. Josh is that friend who has no filter. He literally says whatever he is thinking straight out of his mouth. And he don't care who hear it. And sometimes I have to tell Josh, I'm going to need you to pipe down. You're doing too much. Like, overall, Josh is a good friend, okay? Josh took me to the house though when I needed to go. He took me to go pay my phone bill. He is very reliable. He just a little messy. That's the only thing about him, okay? He just a little messy. Sometimes you be living for it, but like sometimes you just be like, Josh, can you not? Can you just tone it down a bit? That's it. But overall, Josh is a really good person. He always got jokes. He think he really funny. And he really think he knows some stuff, y'all. Josh is a psychology major. He really think that he just know every fucking thing. I be having to tell him, Josh, I'm gonna need you to reevaluate. But that's Josh, guys. Who's next? Joe. Guys, I love Joe so much. She gets my personality like that, and I feel like we clicked just like that. Once we got to know each other, there was a little mishaps when we first became friends, but I have to do a story time for that in another video, because y'all, there's something that went down. I feel like with our whole friend group, like within the first week of becoming friends in college. So, but that's for another video. But obviously we overcame it. We're friends now. But me and Joe, we just see eye to eye. One of the things that we do, me and Joe, we love to make jokes. Like we're not too high class. We're not offensive to one another. We go ghost hunting on campus. We have like this arboretum on campus, and it's just woods, and me and Joe, and that's our thing. Like, let's go ghost hunting. Like, we have like this, this odometer. I'm not really sure what it's called. Whatever you can pick up OMF vibes. I don't know. Ghost vibes. I don't know. If you know, then you know. I just don't really know how to explain it. But me and Joe will cut on our app and we'll go ghost hunting. I think that was the first time that we really bonded like that. And it was Joe. Oh, Joe is just somebody very special to me. It's amazing how you can meet somebody and just click with them automatically. We go ghost hunting, we make tricks, like we have our own inside jokes. Even though me and Joe, we just met in January, I feel like we've been friends for forever because the energy, the vibes that we give off of one another is just great. I love Joe. And I love our little Hecate jokes. I love our demon jokes. I love all of that. You know, someone who can get your dark humor is like really all I look for in life, in a friend, in a partner, or whatever the case might be. Like, she just gets me in general. So that's Joe, guys. I love you, Joe. Okay, Madi. Madi is amazing, guys. Like, Madi is the life of the party when she needs to be. Now, my little friend group, when y'all watch this video, if you know, then you know. Madi is the freaking party. She's the turn-up queen. She, overall, just always giving off good vibes. I love Madi. Like, that's my girl. Here's the thing about Madi, though. Let me tell you about Madi. Madi likes to out-sing me whenever she gets the chance, and it's so annoying because we just be vibing, and then Madi just hits her Mariah Carey note, and I deadass just be like, Madi, can you not? Like, we be having like little karaoke sessions, and then she starts hitting high notes. Madi, I can't have you one-up me. You know, I'm the theater major, okay? So I'm going to need you to stop trying to steal my shine and let me have this moment. Girl, please. But Madi, overall, her and Joe, I feel like when we're together, always nothing but good vibes. Madi also goes ghost hunting with us. She's not really into it. She just tags along while me and Joe are just like full on into it, like trying to see what the ghosts are saying to us through our little app. But Madi is down for the ride, sweetie, and she is the party. The fucking party. Why night? Ah! Okay, next person. This video is gonna be long, y'all. Okay, Kennedy, y'all. So this is Kennedy. Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all about Kennedy. Kennedy is a Southern belle. Her accent is so deep. She just amazes me, and she's really quiet, but when she has something that she needs to say, she will say it, and you just be like, okay, Kennedy girl, getting a little spicy. She has really surprised me, but overall, Kennedy always gives out good vibes. She's just a good person to be around, but her accent, I feel like if I had to like say like what is my favorite thing about Kennedy, it would have to be her accent, because I don't have an accent like that. I mean, y'all have heard me talk on this channel a few times, and I sound a little hood. I sound a little country, and it's not one of my favorite compliments, but people tell me that I talk like I'm from up north. By the way, that's not a compliment. You know, I'm from Texas, born, bred. I'm from the hood. I'm from Acres Home. So, like, when y'all say stuff like that, I be trying to how do you say, awaken my inner Southern. But Kennedy has it down packed. She is so country, but just with her accent, I guess I can say. But I love Kennedy. She's so sweet and so nice, and she's always giving off good vibes. None of that messy stuff with Kennedy, okay? Who is next? Jenny. Jenny's a wild girl. Jenny is a wild girl. I wish I was like her. Like, she's just so free spirit. Like, she be having her days where she's just, you know, not at her best. But overall, Jenny be with the sheets. And I'm just trying to get like her when I grow up. Like, she's bold. And I'm just like, damn, Jenny. Jenny was actually one of the first people that I feel like I became friends with in the group. Like, really close with. Because, like I said, there was an incident. And I had to become friends with people separately. So, the first person that I went to was Jenny. And I'm telling y'all, Jenny she's a good friend. She sometimes gets wrapped up in her own world, and she sometimes forgets people in the process. But I don't think it's anything to where you just be like, hey, you're a bad friend. Like, it's nothing like that. you mention it to her and she's like, okay, I'll do better. And that's what I love about Jenny. Like, she's always willing to adapt to the situation or whatever the case may be. But Jenny, that's my girl, period. And she helps me with my Spanish homework, y'all. Every freaking time I need help, I really need to give Jenny a shout out, because honestly, I wouldn't be able to do it without her. And that's the truth. Who is next? Journey Bates. I met Journey at Starbucks. You know, we were just so happen the only people at our store, and y'all, she just turned 18, and I kind of see her as a little sister, but then again, I just really feel like she's like one of those really best friend type of people. She makes me laugh. Her presence just always made me happy. I really hated the days where I had to work and Journey wasn't there, because I just be like, you know. But then when she like come through the door, I'd be like, Journey Bates, and she'd be like, hi. I actually just went and saw Journey a week and a half ago, when I was still on spring break for SFA before it became an extended leave, and just wanted to go see her because I think it was her birthday. And I wanted to see her. She is overall the most sweetest person and I've ever met, and like I said, nothing but good vibes. We laugh, we joke with each other, and overall, Journey Bates is a great friend, and I really do love her. And she also has the same name as my niece, and I don't know if that really plays a factor in it, but I love her vibes, I love her energy, I love to be around her all the freaking time. Who next? Daisy. Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all about Daisy. Daisy is my girl, period. I met Daisy while I was in the 8th grade. We have, her last name is Hernandez, my last name is Hunter. So we were in the same homeroom, you know, like, you know, when you got to do homeroom in middle school every single day versus high school, you only do it the first week of class and probably a few times out of the year when you're receiving report cards or something. I don't know. I don't really remember that much from high school. But me and Daisy, we just became friends from there. Daisy, because I was also the only black person in my homeroom, and I sat at the table with Daisy. Daisy was really one of my only friends in homeroom. Nobody was really messing with me like that, except for Daisy, and Juan. Was Juan there? I think Juan was there. He was there. And they would sit with me and we'd all talk and laugh with one another. Daisy was one of the only classmates who invited me to their 15. Like I said, I went to predominantly Hispanic school, and Daisy was my homegirl. So I remember like everyone giving out 15. This one girl in particular, she was handing out 15 invitations, and she handed them out to everybody in the class but me. And I'm not trying to say that I'm hurt about it. All I'm saying is that I hope you ain't had a happy life. But Daisy did invite me to her 15. Daisy's 15 was the first 15 that I had ever went to. I had a blast. I remember when she did her mother-daughter dance, I was like at my table bawling my eyes out. Just to see my friend look so beautiful. And I know that the mother and daughter dance was supposed to be, you know, it's supposed to be really significant. And I'm just so grateful that friendship has lasted a long time. I'm 23. Daisy just had a birthday like yesterday or 2 days ago. And so she's most likely 23. And if we met in 8th grade, we've been friends for a while. But Daisy, I went to her birthday party last year at her house. Her abuelita was like, get some tamales. And I'm like, abuelita, I haven't seen you in forever. And they was like, they know me because I'm not saying I'm her only black friend, but they know that Daisy got a black friend. Okay, y'all, so my phone got overheated. So for the rest of the video, I'm going to hold the phone because the dashboard is just too hot. So now you're really all up in my grill. But let me just finish saying that, like I said, I wasn't Daisy's only black friend, but I was really the only black friend that she had really stayed in contact with, and her family had knew that. So, like, Abuelita was like, take a shot, and I was like, Abuelita, no tequila for me. Like, I can't handle no tequila, Abuelita. And just overall, it was just nothing but good vibes. And I love Jay-Z, y'all. We always see eye to eye. Like, we can always be honest with each other about anything. Daisy's a bio major. She wants to be a nurse and whatnot. And we've had some talks about that. And literally, if she has any questions or any concerns, like, she's always coming to me, Victoria, what do you think? And I just really give her whatever advice I can give her. But it's always 100% honest and it's not biased. I just tell her, I'm going to listen to how you feel, and I'm going to repeat to you what you told me. And that's my girl. Okay? She's one of really the only people that I really stay in contact with from middle school. So the next person is Shasta. Okay, y'all. Let me tell y'all about Shasta. Shasta and I have been friends since I was 8 and she was 7. So I'm 23. She's going on 23 this year. And let me tell y'all how we met. Okay, so what I did not know is that Shasta's uncle lives right across the street from my great-grandmother. So obviously they knew me. Her uncle knew me, and I already called her uncle. Simply because neighbors, like, I live in that type of community where everybody really know everybody. My grandpa and her uncle were cool people with each other. They worked some jobs together. And one day, apparently, he had told my grandpa to take me to his sister's house because I was selling some candy. You know, like those little booklets they used to give y'all in middle school? Yes, that. And he brought me down here. And I honestly have not left since. If you don't know, I live with Shasta now. We've talked about living together since we were kids. And we do now. But Shasta is she is literally my best friend. Her presence just always makes me feel better. But don't get it twisted, because we fight like siblings. Like, we fight over the most ridiculous things all the time. And it's just like with my sisters. I fight with my sisters over the most ridiculous things. Like, I'd be like, check your tone when talking to me, okay? Like, things like that. Like, we just get into it over the most simplest stuff. But Shasta's family is my family. So I would say that she's a friend. But in reality, she really is my sister. And it's always a party when we together. Like, to have your best friend be basically your sister. And to see how far you've come after all these years from being, kids. And now we are grown women. She's in college. I'm in college. That's my girl. Like, we went through all of our little phases together. Like, we were emo, we were hipsters. Now, that by far was like my favorite time, when we were hipsters and we would dress like old ladies. We still kind of dress like old ladies, but I'm just saying, like, that's my best friend, period. And last but not least, and this person is amazing, Lindsay. I freaking love Lindsay. Lindsay is actually Shasta's friend, and we became friends obviously because of Shasta. But me and Lindsay's birthday are exactly one day apart. My birthday is January the 10th, and her birthday is January the 11th. So big Cap energy all year round. I think that's the reason why we just really get along. We're practically the same person, and I think that's why Shasta is just like really friends with both of us, because Leos attract Capricorns. But I love Lindsay so much. She's just overall a breath of fresh air. She's crazy though. She is fucking crazy. Like, this is the type of friend who Lindsay buys animals without her mom knowing, and she just takes them home. And she gets in trouble for it every time, but it doesn't stop her from doing it again. And that's what I really like about her. Like, she's a risk taker. She ain't scared of nobody. And that's why I really fuck with her like that. And I remember one year, I was making birthday plans for myself, but I had messaged Lindsay just because, and she told me that they were not going to do anything for her birthday because money was tight. And I really get that, because money was tight for me too. But I was working like a full-time job and I wasn't in school. So I had decided to cancel the plans that I was making for myself. And I decided to throw me and Lindsay a joint birthday party. But it was a surprise party for her. And I just remember that. And I remember I lost some friends because I did that. But I still got the people who've like been with me since day one, and Lindsay is one of those people. She come visit me at Starbucks just to laugh. I love her so much. good energy. And that is the thing about all my friends, y'all. They all give off good energy, and I cannot stress enough how good energy, being surrounded by it, is. It's really a reflection of who you are, because if you are surrounded by negative people all the time, then you're negative. Nobody wants to be friends with you. So y'all, that is it for this video of Meet My Friends. It's kind of long, but I really just wanted to express my love for them because I do love them so very much. So y'all, that is it for this video. Until we see each other again, bye.